Hello fellas, we are 1 week into our 75 Leetcode challenge, and the problem today is product of array except self. So the problem says that we are given integer array and we need to return the product for every indexes. We have to return a product debarring that particular element, the product of all the elements. For example, for 1 2 3 4, I have to give the product for the very first element, the product of rest 3 2 3 4, and that is 24. For 2, I need to return the product of 1 3 and 4, that is 12. For 3, I have to return 1 2 and 4, and for 4 1 2 3. So what we can do, so the idea over here is that first we'll try to take the product of every element, right? For example, here I take the product of all the 4, and that is 24. Now what I'll do is I'll simply divide. For first element, product is 24 divided by 1, I will get 24. For second, product is 24 divided by 2 is 12. 24 divided by 3 8, 24 divided by 4 6. But the game will change when we will have zeros. So when we have 1 0, for this 0, the product of rest of the element is the answer, but for the rest it will be 0 because anything multiplied by 0 is 0. And another important thing is then when you have two zeros, the entire array, the final array will be 0 because that 1 0 will come in picture whenever we are dealing with the any other index we are taking into account. So the idea is we'll simply create a variable and that will store the count of the zeros. If the count of the 0 is greater than 1, in that case we'll simply return all zeros. But if the count of 0 is 0, in that case the product I have taken, that is mpr, is the product that I am taking by multiplying everything in the nums except 0. I will simply pr divided by nums of I and store that in that required index. Otherwise, if zeros count is 1, so as we see, the only element where nums of I is 0, there only the entire product, it will be my ret of I, others will be 0. So yeah, that was all for this question. And finally, we'll return the ret as our answer. So yeah, that was all for this question.